G'day punters, I'm going to preview race 9 on the program there tomorrow at Royal Randwick. I'll run through the speed map and go through the key form aspects and replays of the runners I want to identify. We'll start out the speed map. Plenty of speed on up front. The benchmark's 78 over the 1400 metres as we can see. Canasta will go forward and Vinciano is scratched as of Friday. We should see Regal Stage take that position outside the leader. Jazzland, Kobe Rocks will also punch forward. This looks to set up a nice tempo for those. Further back in the field, Bondo, Cisco Bay, Intuition, and Criminal Code. They should be all closing off that nice tempo. By race 9, I expect it to be advantage to be off the rails and coming down those wider lines, and especially taking into account the fast tempo up front. I think it's advantage to those back markers for race 9. We'll start the preview. First horse I identify as Blondo. Third up here, set to peak. Under Chris Waller, as we can see, this is his second up run, was absolutely enormous. He's gone minus 12.7 lengths against the last 600 average. Time-wise, 33.46, which was the fastest last 600 of the meeting. And interesting to note, punters of Dulla plus the Waller combo up to $10 SP in the last 6 months, returned a 52.2% profit on turnover. 7 wins from 27 starts, and that profiles perfectly, and like I said, gets that nice gun tempo up front. And if you can sit in that 3 wide line, 4 to 5 lengths off these leaders, I think he'll pick these up quite easily, and he's one of the better bets of the program. The horse who is main danger, and he's having its second prep for the Gerald Ryan and Sterling Alexio stable, but the key about that is this is his first time under the stable that he's been out and spelled and come back. So I think we'll see a new horse this time in. That's the Ryan stable likes to get their horses fit and ready to peak first up. As we can see, this is his first trial over the 895. He closes off brilliantly up the inside. He does have a second trial over 1045, but look at him late through the line here. Beautiful work. Like I said, it's key for mine with this stable to bet it up and bet up first and second up. He has drawn terribly, but if you can sit off the back of Blondo in that 3 wide line, I'm convinced he's flying, this horse, and I think he can go right over the top. The speed up front is the key for him. If they go hard enough up front, he'll be able to close off. So he's a very interesting runner, and I think if there's one to knock off the favourite in Blondo, Cisco Bay can do it. The third horse I want to identify is Criminal Code. Very good here. Last start, recorded the second fastest last 400 and last 200 of the meeting. Up the inside here in the blue colours. Just watch him late in this race. He really rallies to the line and hits it hard. Gets in front, past the post, and does his best work late. Just look at him charge here, the last 100 metres. This could be a run too early. I think I want to back him up over 1,600 metres. 1,400 is up in trip, but is it up enough? And the slight query for mine's a heavy 8. It's never seen worse than a soft 5, so that's a gamble for mine. And looking at the map, I think I'll let this one go to the keeper this time in, but he's a horse to follow third up. The fourth horse I want to identify is Canasta. This is the replay of the near exact setup as last prep. Second up where he fires, loves the cut out of the ground. Dictated on this day for a dominant 3.7 length victory. Was very good. Kicked away here and never gave his rivals a chance to get into the race. Completely different setup come Saturday. He'll have some horses to challenge him on that lead. It's whether or not he can get it cozy enough to show that kick and get away. If the inside rails and the inside lanes are holding up, he's a definite chance. But the way I've read the race, I think it will be very tough for him to dictate out in front and hold on against these back markers. Just talking numbers now. I'll run through my selections on top and in the bet in the race at the current prices. Number 10, Blondo, has been well supported after being scratched from an earlier race. Like I said, profile so well. Abdullah and Waller have been firing in the last 6 months. Third up now, Peaks. Gets the right track, right tempo up front, and this horse profiles so well. Cisco Bay, he's the big danger. He can definitely knock off the favourite. I'll be happy to have a 2-bet play if Cisco Bay gets out to that $8, $9 price. I think you can easily have a 2-bet play in this. If he does get out of the price, he should be firing first up for the Sterling, Lexia and Gerald Ryan stable. In for third, Criminal Code. If he does produce second up here, he's a definite chance. I just think he will be a horse who's going to peak third up over a little bit further. Canasta goes in for fourth. Like I said, if he does get it all on his own up front and the inside holds up right, he's a huge chance. Whether or not he gets that, that's the big query for mine. So just recapping, Blondo on top, big danger Cisco Bay, but Blondo's the bet in this for me. Cheers, punters. Good luck.